Welcome back to Soccer 360, the final 30 minutes of the show. We've been talking to Mr. Herbert Mashiro, FKF presidential aspirant. We've wished him the best of luck as he looks upon that presidential election. Now I'm joined here now by Nicolette White and Mr. Baprince. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Tuko tu chonjo baba. Tuko sawa.
Mko sawa?
Tuko sawa sisi. Unajua imekuwa siku mingi, imekuwa wiki imekuwa mrefu tangu Saturday tulipopatana, but I feel personally,
personally, are you doing okay? I know we went in on you after that Chelsea defeat.
You did bro. You did, but again sasa kuna watu wanajichochanga sana baada ya kugundua styles za Van Dijk wakamfanyia maneno. And now they are here kicking we were the best team lost.
Anyway,
wacha tuachane now, but
that is not part of the talking point here right now.
I have to say it, but anyway, to lose, but we are not.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me defend Chelsea and say I think they were doing the Lord's work by trying to elevate Manchester United into the fourth position. They were just doing what they do best.
I'm not going to
by
get into
being
any
the helpers.
Yeah.
No.
Enough. Now, let's just have a look at the fixtures lined up in the English Premier League. That is today, tomorrow, and on Monday. Now, of course, some fixtures look forward to today. Arguably the biggest fixture today. Nicolettes are the team. Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Arsenal. Now, I'll start by getting predictions for that game. I'll start with you, Prince. I know you're going to go for like a 6-0 Wolves win because of what I did to you on Twitter. Not to be forgotten.
What you did to me is so despicable. Despicable.
You'll swallow your tongue, my friend.
Choose
your words carefully.
So not right, but let me tell you.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Which another term? Wachana nistumie ile mbaya. You are going for a draw. 2-2.
Yes.
Wakiwahurumia sana Wolves 2.
The thing I told Ba, and I think Salim, you're with me. I told him, don't laugh at your fellow individuals very, very early because you think Chelsea will go on an unbeaten run. I told him his day will come. And I did warn you. Your day did come.
Well, it came.
And I didn't hold back.
But Chelsea beating Manchester City, it is not. Alafu vile walikuwa naongea vibaya. That's what made me talk too much.
Anyway, okay, 2-2. Wolves and Arsenal. Yes. Nicolette White.
I also see a draw, a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw there.
I'm really like hoping even Arsenal can do the Lord's work and beat Wolves, but you know.
I don't know why you're panicking. I think United will finish third this season.
Really?
I'm very sure about that. If we look at their fixtures, they have left, compared to the other teams, they have such an easy running. Apart from the last game against Leicester, that could be a top 4 decider, and Chelsea play Wolves in the last day as well. Yeah. That could easily be a top 4 decider for all those 4 teams.
For me, I feel like our game today versus Watford will determine a lot.
We'll get into that game even a little bit later on. So draw 2-2, draw 1-1. Salim Waziri, Wolves, Arsenal.
If the Gunners allow Adama Traore to turn up, they're in trouble because the combination Nico said about Dama and Jimenez. But then again, if they keep them quiet, I think I'm going for an Arsenal win.
An Arsenal win, wow.
Yeah, 2-1.
Wow. Salim Waziri.
I know where you are coming from. Mwenye team hajui haoni kama.
2-1. Me, I'd already said it. Like for me, this game, Arsenal versus Wolves, Arsenal don't travel well there. And we know all the big teams don't travel well there.
Yes.
That's a very difficult place to go. And I just think I'll give it to Wolves. I'll just have to give it to, I think, 3-1 or 2-1 to Wolves.
It's like
now,
no,
it can't happen.
That's my opinion.
Which opinion? Do you know why? I get where Sam is coming from. Because with Arteta's rumors with certain players, maybe they would want to prove themselves using this game. And considering Arsenal's record against Wolves has never been that good, so it would be the perfect laying ground for them to also prove themselves.
But what a win.
You never know.
If Arsenal do win, what a win. They'll go 3 points behind Wolves in the table. What a win it would be. But anyway, another game we want to predict. Let's go for Chelsea versus Watford. Now, this can easily be a banana skin. Watford should never be taken lightly. We know what they did to Liverpool. They are normally a very dangerous team.
They're just struggling to make sure they don't get relegated.
The advantage that we are having is that tumetoka kupoteza, and again we are in the middle of nowhere.
Can I ask a question first?
Yes.
Given that you guys, I'll ask Nicolette the same thing as well now. Chelsea and United are both chasing this top 4 spot. And the funny thing is that Chelsea you have some tough fixtures in there. You have Liverpool, you have Wolves. United, on the other hand, has a lot of relegation, teams that are fighting relegation. Which teams would you rather face now? The teams at the top 4, 6 of the table, or the teams down at the relegation zone?
Well, it is like equal, because if you look at it, the team, those clubs maybe slightly after top 4, they are fighting for, Champions
the
League
Europa League
spot.
as well. That people are fighting
Uko
for that,
chini, they really don't want to be relegated, like the Aston Villa. So it's almost balancing. But again, I feel like I'd rather face zenye zinatafuta for top 4.
I think I'd back you up with that.
I honestly wouldn't think that, because I feel like the relegation teams are the ones that are going to give you a harder time to beat. As in, if you're facing a Liverpool that's already won, they don't really care right now.
And I think that's what Bas said as well.
Even if you get battered for, like the way, I think they went into Man City just because they have to honor their fixtures, not
Don't
because
say
they
Liverpool.
need to win.
Don't say Liverpool.
Let's just be honest.
Okay.
Waliachia.
No.
Okay, let me just add on to that, and then we move away from that. Okay. The way I saw Liverpool in that game, they just didn't look like
they had too many beers.
As Cesc Fabregas said, like, they think Liverpool had been partying the whole night.
Yeah.
They're just not there.
I think what else are they fighting for? They already have what they're fighting for.
But credit to City for actually humbling them.
Partying too much.
Anyway, Nicolette White, you've said you'd rather face a team at the top half of the table.
Because we had equal...
Same thing as you've said as well. For you, I wouldn't even ask you, because City are just...
But then again, okay, either way, you might find that if you face this lower teams that are fighting relegation and all that, maybe they won't give you an easy time, but maybe the quality in your squad might just get you across the line, because you see what is happening to all these teams that are fighting relegation. They give a fight. It gives the 70th minute, you start introducing all these 5 substitutions that are top class, and then they back off.
You know, the funny thing is that the teams that are fighting relegation this season, you look at some of those teams, West Ham, for example, they have a quality squad.
Yeah.
They have a quality. Watford as well.
Even Aston Villa.
Aston Villa not bad as well. Now, anyway, predictions for this game, Chelsea taking on Watford. I'll start with you, Salima,
draw.
For this. A draw? Score draw, goalless draw?
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
I'll give it a 2-0 win to Chelsea.
2-0 to Chelsea. Bar Prince, are you confident really going to this game? Watford is a very tough tie.
Yeah, it is. But as I started saying, we are in the middle of somewhere and nowhere. And tumetoka kufungwa. And again, we are at home. So I feel like Lampard is not that coach mwenye anaweza taka kuaibika 2 times consecutively. So I feel like we can beat Watford 3-1. 3-1.
For me, Watford always a tricky tie. Always a tricky tie. I think I'll lean towards a draw here. I think I'll go for a 2-2 draw as well. I think Salim went for a 2-2 draw.
Anyway, they are good. Remember,
they're good. They're a very good team.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
So
they're a very good team.
But sisi ni kina nani, bro? Sisi ni Chelsea, bana. We do what we want.
Tunataka hiyo draw hata sisi.
We do. Yeah, you know.
But she's going
for
Chelsea.
You're coming
no, she's back Chelsea.
I'm backing Chelsea, but in logic.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Ole Gunner's daughter.
Now let's go for this. Let's pick up. I think on Saturday there's also Leicester vs Crystal Palace. Now Leicester, they just look like
your best friend, your brother in arms' team.
Not my brother in arms. I don't know. He gives me a very tough time on social media. Now, Leicester look like they're falling off very, very quickly. Yeah. It's like they've just gone since the restart. It's going downhill. Yeah. Predictions for this game?
Going for a draw. A 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Nicolette White, Leicester, Crystal Palace.
Let me back Crystal Palace. For God's sake, Crystal Palace, please do not embarrass me.
Ronald O'Connor might be watching this and saying, yes, Nicolette White, yes, you
No, it's because it works in my favor. He's not understanding. I'm being strategic here.
Yeah. Get all the teams on top of you.
I've told you not to worry. United are finishing third.
I have a feeling if it's not a draw, I think it might be a 2-1 win to Crystal Palace.
2-1 to Crystal Palace. Bar Prince, don't go. Just say what you think. Not because you want Chelsea to be favoured in the result. Just be the honestly what you think, how this game will pan out.
I think Crystal Palace will win today. I mean, no.
You've already said it. You've already said you can't
change you can't change your predictions.
Delvin, wachana.
People are watching the show.
Leicester
off. They're off.
Leicester probably 2-1. Yes, because Leicester must perform two very.
I also have a feeling they might win.
Even I'm seeing that. I'm seeing Leicester. I think they're
facing pressure.
They have been
from
bad.
Chelsea and Manchester United.
They have to bounce back
to find
at some point.
But you see, they're not so badly off considering Crystal Palace is just sitting there.
Lakini unajua niko hizo ni hisia zako, sio tactical analysis.
No, but tactically, this is actually the time for Jordan. This is the time for Jordan Ayew to shine. Zaha is injured. This is the time for him to hold that team together and prove his worth.
I think just given that Zaha is injured,
even me,
that's already a downfall for Crystal Palace.
I don't think
even me, I want Leicester to be beaten because
I think I'll back a scoreline. I think 2-1. I think Leicester will win that game 2-1. Now, an interesting game here on Sunday: Burnley versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United, good result against Spurs. These two teams are very close on the table, by the way. Burnley, on the other hand, still have a chance of finishing in the Europa League positions.
Sheffield.
Now, predictions for this game?
These are very defensive sides.
Yeah, they just hoop the ball in front.
Long
balls.
You can never expect a goal fest, but I think whoever will win it, it might go either way, and it will be a 1-0.
A 1-0, yeah.
They'll just go either way.
The way I'm thinking it's going to be a goal fest, it'll be like a 3-1.
I don't see that happening. These are teams that just play.
A 3-1 to Sheffield United.
Oh, no.
no.
Against Burnley, I doubt if they can.
I think they can.
I
think Sheffield right now are on fire. Like, they have this heat in them.
After beating Spurs 3-1.
You know, Spurs
just want to carry on.
The way Spurs plays right in their hands. They are too open. Spurs were too open for them, so it's much easier.
You know, Sheffield United would be those long balls. Burnley, same thing. It's a game of long balls in this fixture. But 1-0 to either side for Salim Waziri.
I still stick to my 3-1.
Sheffield United 3-1.
I don't want to mention goals, but wacha nipatie mwekezaji pesa. Weka goal. Itakupatia pesa. Wachana Salim ya 1-0.
So, okay.
Salim anakupoteza.
I think I'll back Salim here. These two teams.
Salim never bets. Ajui?
What? I'm not backing him because I'm going to bet or anything. I'm just giving my
ataekelea yenu apoteze.
Lakini unaona shida tu ukipoteza watu ba kusema ile la haki.
You're misleading folks out there.
Jamani tena namna gani? Na mimi niliwapatia pesa ili
Anyway, it's okay.
Wapatia pesa ya City.
Salim, I back your scoreline there 1-0 either side. I think this is the game. Should we really predict Liverpool, Aston Villa?
No.
City, Southampton. Not really.
Why aren't you predicting Bournemouth and United?
Newcastle, West Ham.
Oh, Bournemouth United. I completely forgot about United.
Imagine, oh my God, like
sorry,
I'm not
United
offended.
Fans. Sorry, United fans. No. I just completely forgot. Let me just start with this one. United, Bournemouth, 3-0 United. Bournemouth, I think, are going down.
Yeah.
The prediction of this one.
Nico.
Bournemouth are just terrible.
I fear for Bournemouth. They might just be buried at Old Trafford. I'm going for 5-1.
5-1 to Bournemouth.
Even I'm not thinking that time. I'm going for a 2-0
United.
Naomba kamera iniangalie vizuri niwaambie kitu ambayo itafanya nikosane na
atasema Bournemouth itatuchapa.
No. It's not a win for Bournemouth, but I feel they are going for a draw.
I'm not seeing that happen. I just don't see that happening.
They're going for a draw.
Bournemouth have been terrible. United, on the other hand, are on a roll. I just don't see that.
Remember, guys, that team wenye imekuwa na issues like Leicester City. That is the club that turns up to surprise.
But Bournemouth is turning up to surprise who?
Manchester United.
Bournemouth are going down.
Na by the way, msidanganywe. Bruno Fernandes na Pogba hawako.
That's a joke.
Nani alikudanganya?
They are not there.
They've
been injured.
That is exactly.
I'm hoping they want to play against Bournemouth so that you can draw.
Let me tell you now where you're playing right into the tactics of that whole conversation. No. The whole idea of that news being kept out there is for Bournemouth not to do their best against United, knowing that their best is not going to be.
And why?
That's classic United before any game.
And why did your father use
My father
Bruno
came out and said it's a lie.
No.
Yeah, they've already scrapped it.
They already scrapped it.
Wameumia.
Chezaga na online proper digital platforms. Wachaga kufuata
It's just because ni baba
The
yako
problem with
maybe
him is that he
amepigia
follows a
simu.
lot of Chelsea outlets and who would
And
rely on any
he
Chelsea
reads
outlet
all these 10 bob
But then I
gutter
meant to
presses.
ask him.
Okay, now all of you are against me.
I meant to ask him
You
where
want to
angry.
win.
You remember that angry rant man guy? Where did he go? Is he still alive?
No, tuliona he's too much.
They probably.
He was the mascot of Chelsea fan emotions.
I am taking over. He heard about Chelsea's.
They probably put on diapers for him and sent him somewhere. They don't know where. Anyway, on Monday, probably another good game. Tottenham vs Everton.
That's a crack.
I am going for Everton.
We know why.
Andre Gomez. That's the reason you're going for Everton.
No, Richarlison to score.
So Everton scoreline for that game?
Let me give it a 2-1.
2-1
to Everton.
Let me go for Bar Prince.
2-1 to Mourinho.
He has to back Mourinho. You know he's a Chelsea guy.
Yeah.
Such a has-been.
I'm going for a draw. A 1-1 draw.
And I'm going for a draw against Everton, which is on fire right now. It's Spurs.
I'm going 2-2 draw. I'll give Spurs the benefit of doubt because they're at home. So I'll go for a 2-2 draw in this one. Now let's move over to the Serie A, or should we go to La Liga first and foremost?
Let's go to La Liga. It's
whatever my director brings up.
Interesting, especially after yesterday's game.
Who feels like Serie A is boring?
Her boyfriend.
Serie A it's not that tantalizing to watch.
Anyway, whatever graphics my director will bring up, either Serie A or La Liga, that's one we'll go with first.
Let La Liga bwana, wachana na Serie A.
It's probably the.
It's La Liga.
It's La Liga, yes. Wachana na Serie A kabisa.
Oh God, and Valencia had to be in this first page now. Let's just start with that one. Granada versus Valencia. They fired their manager very, very recently.
Yeah.
Nicolette,
I'll give it a 1-1 draw. Let me give it a 1-1 draw.
Waziri,
Yeah.
Valencia and all sorts of problems. I don't know what's wrong with this team.
Hey. Valencia.
Team yako
Season
ya
in,
zamani,
season out, you develop hopes for them. Then they just buckle.
They're always number 4, and then sometimes, then next season you'll see again they're back there at number 4. It's a very weird team. What's your prediction for
I
this
think
game?
I'm going for a draw because Granada at home are a proper
Yeah.
side.
1-0 win to Valencia.
1-0 to Valencia. Like,
Desmond is the teams he
I
likes.
think,
Anapenda
Na
hiyo.
amesahau Arsenal ilipiga mtu 4.
I think I'll go for a draw as well here. Probably a 2-2 draw. Anyway, yeah. The next set of fixtures for Sunday. Should we Celta Vigo, Real Betis?
Goal
Celta
first.
Vigo.
But
Yeah,
it was
that's a
victory.
good game
It's
to
a
watch,
good proper
honestly.
game, but I think Celta will win.
Yeah,
Celta will
me
win.
too.
Nabil Fekir, Real Betis.
He's the only man in that team, most probably the only quality.
Now, Sunday, wow. Now, I won't even say their home stadium again because I keep on telling you, it's like Bilbao are always playing at home. Or should I say San Mamés again?
Yeah, just say it.
The San Mamés, that's where they're playing. That's going to be a good game. Real Madrid should be very, very careful of this Bilbao side and Inaki Williams. Now, Prince, you're the one who's going to start this prediction for this match. Bilbao, Real.
Wacha nipe mtu pesa. Weka pia goal ama over 2.5 itaingia.
Just give me
Okay, what does for us who don't bet? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
2-2.
a 2-2 draw.
Hiyo inamaanisha yani 2.5 inamaanisha mabao 3 na zaidi.
Okay, anyway. Nicolette White, Bilbao, Real Madrid.
teaching
I know you're happy Atletico did win yesterday 3-0, by the way.
Yes. But this seems like a very tricky game because I
Very,
think Real Madrid
very
right now are really chasing that title because they can already smell it. So I think it'll not be an easy game to win. I'll give 1-0 to Real Madrid.
1-0 to Real Madrid. Waziri?
And I think Barcelona players are on their knees right now.
Yeah.
Because this is the only chance of staying in the title. Because if Atletico cause a shock, they are right in it. But I don't see Atletico beating Real. I'm going for 2-1 Real.
I think I'll back your prediction, Salim Waziri. I think a very tough game, as Nicolette has said, for Real Madrid, especially that they're away from home.
Yeah.
I think I'll
Who
go
is
for
scoring for Real Madrid?
I think I'll go for a 2-1
Hazard.
victory to Real Madrid. Other games there to look forward to, another good game.
Cracker.
Villarreal versus Barcelona. Santi Cazorla, we all know about that here, that Spanish lad, former Arsenal player, against Barcelona. Now, Barcelona can't afford any more slip-ups.
They can't, but you know, in life you don't always get what you want.
Yeah. Very, very true.
And and I think today, if Barca lose, it is bye-bye, completely
Yeah.
bye-bye to the title.
Yeah, if they do lose, I think so too. Prince, what are your thoughts on this game, Villarreal, Barcelona?
I feel like Barcelona now, they have to redeem themselves.
They need a victory. No other way.
They do.
Not
need
a draw, a W.
They do. And I think they'll get a win, maybe 2-1.
2-1 to Barcelona.
I don't-
Now,
I don't see it.
I don't see it happening as well.
I'll give it a 2-2 draw.
A 2-2 draw.
It's, at the end of the day,
It's Villarreal.
Villarreal has
It's
always been their
Villarreal.
bogey team. And I want to shock the viewers.
And I'll shock them too.
Villarreal, I'm going for a 2-1 win.
Guy.
Villarreal.
I think
Villarreal?
Yeah.
Salim is
Guy.
using my mind right now. Even I was
Are
going
you
for that.
serious?
more than
I just
we
have a
thought.
bad feeling.
Even I have a feeling
I'm there for the draw.
that Barcelona team just doesn't look
They
good.
just hope Messi turns
Yeah.
up. If he doesn't,
But
they
you know that okay, this is a problem I have with teams when you build a team around a player and you forget football it's a very timely aged game. Messi is already 35 years old. What are they going to do next season?
And he said that he probably might be leaving.
Yeah, what are they going to do next season? Like honestly,
It's that time to rebuild now.
Baba,
yeah.
mimi nashangaa na watu wanasema Villarreal beating
It
Barcelona.
is possible.
Maybe
They
you
are
don't, maybe you don't
It's
watch.
possible.
it's very possible.
You don't watch enough of La Liga to know
You
what
don't,
kind
yeah.
of team
They're a
Villarreal
quality.
are.
No,
They're very
I mean, the
quality.
last time when
No,
when they were pegged against Celta Vigo, I think I'm the only one who was,
Yeah.
and he was like, oh, it's Barcelona. I'm like, it's not the days when Messi was 22 years old.
They are quality side.
Sasa mumeninyamazisha, ni sawa, wacha ninyamaze, lakini mimi katika mpango mzima wa prediction zangu mi huangalia the way these teams. Unajua Barcelona.
I
it's
think
sometimes they also play for that name. It's not all about.
But they have
it's
an
not about-
aging team. It's an old team, and the guys that they've brought in do
Okay.
not still understand the style of
Okay,
Spanish
mkifanya watu wapoteze pesa yao, mimi siko hapo. Mimi nimepatia watu kichwa
Anyway,
Barcelona.
it's not all about betting all the time, my friend. Now, moving on.
watu wako
If
nje
there
ni
are any more
pesa.
matches, should we move over to the Serie A?
Yeah.
Sure, Juventus Torino is the first game.
Yeah, it's an early kickoff.
Early kickoff. Torino. Let me just start off with this, and I think Juventus they're gonna pick up the victory. Wouldn't be easy, but I think they'll win. I think 3-1 to Juventus. Nicolette White,
Let me be the one to give a shocking score.
you think they're going to drop points?
No. Hey, I'm a Juventus person, man. 4-1.
4-1 victory to Juventus. Salim Waziri?
I'm going for a 2-1 just because of the extra quality in there.
Okay. Prince, prediction for this game?
1-0. Nowadays, Juventus, people to score for them is
Yeah, you're just saying that because of Sarri.
1-0.
1-0 victory to Juventus. Sassuolo take on Lecce as well today, and then another good game.
That's a good game.
Lazio
Yeah, it is.
against AC Milan. And Lazio,
Okay.
they need all they can, because right now they're chasing. They're chasing Juventus. And they've been quality. They were 1-0 down against Torino midweek, and they came back to win that game. Now, who should I start with here? Let me start with you, Salim Waziri. AC Milan did lose to Spal in the most recent fixture 2-1. How do you see this game going?
I cannot put my money away from Lazio.
You
I think
believe the
they'll
likes.
win it 3-1.
Milinkovic-Savic was once linked to United. Of course, it applies
I think
straight there, Lazio.
I think I'll also back Lazio, but 3-2. I feel like it will be a very high-intensity game. Yeah.
A 3-2 victory to Lazio. 2-1.
3-1.
3-1 to Lazio. Prince?
Mine is a draw. 1-1.
A 1-1 draw between Lazio and AC Milan. Don't see AC Milan picking up anything from this game. I'll go for a 3-1 victory to Lazio as well. Now, continuing with the fixtures, waiting to see Inter Milan. Salim Waziri, I know that's what you're eagerly waiting for. There were 6-0 winners against Brescia not too long ago, though. Inter Bologna. Prince?
I don't know why you haven't said Bologna and I got hungry.
But I give it to Inter.
Oh, you got hungry when I said Bologna.
I give it to Inter, Mimi. 2-0.
Nicolette White, the hungry one.
I'll give it to Inter as well, 2-0.
2-0 victory.
The sad thing with the Inter,
you just never know.
But I'm going for probably a 2-0. A 2-0 will suffice.
A 2-0 victory to Inter Milan. Now, I think for me as well, I think I'll go for an Inter victory. You just never know with these guys. I'll go for a 3-2 victory to Inter Milan. One more game I want us to predict is this team, Atalanta. I think they've been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, they have.
This season.
They have.
And they beat Napoli, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Chasing Inter Milan, they're in fourth spot. I don't think they'll catch Inter Milan, though. How do you see this game of theirs going?
Bearing in mind that in a team like Juve, which has all the stars on show, they have outscored everybody in Serie A.
Imagine.
So that's just how good they are. And I think they'll rip Cagliari apart. I'm going for 4-1.
4-1.
Papu Gomez with the match ball.
They're number 10.
I'm going for 4-0.
4-0. Atlanta scores, they do score a lot of goals.
For fun.
They do score a lot of goals.
I don't see...
Yeah, Cagliari,
I don't see it.
No chance.
And with teams like Cagliari where there are no fans in the stadium, they never get that extra age.
Yeah.
Get it. Cagliari wants a team for one of the good Chelsea legend.
I give it.
Do you know which Chelsea legend used to play for Cagliari?
I know.
Who?
It was before he was born. Why do you like putting him on the spot?
I don't care. What are you telling me to predict?
He used to wear the number 25 jersey.
Which team are you telling me to predict?
Number 25.
Cagliari Atalanta.
You don't know the Chelsea legend that was...
Now, wewe ukinikataza kuongelelea Chelsea, wewe unaileta.
I'm just asking you.
Now, you want me to talk about Chelsea?
Yeah, because I expect
you want me to talk about Chelsea or you want me to predict?
I expect you, listen.
Both.
I expect you to support Cagliari here.
Why?
Because of the legend.
No, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not a Cagliari, whatever. So, let me ask. So, should I go bantering about Didier Drogba because he's a yes, of course, but I'm a Chelsea. I'm now concentrating on Pulisic. I'm concentrating on...
Okay, let me educate you. Gianfranco Zola.
Let me tell you, you are not educating me because you're an Arsenal fan. What are you telling me about Chelsea?
Your prediction.
There's nothing.
Your prediction.
So, any person...
Your prediction.
Now, there we are.
Gianfranco Zola is
I don't care.
Number 25 for Chelsea.
Zola is Zola. Let me tell you.
Direct extinguisher, please.
Extinguisher. Please. I am concentrating on...
You have 1 minute.
On why Tammy is not scoring goals. So, spare me the rest.
Because he's run out. He's burnt out.
Okay, your prediction?
It's okay. You are always daughter. You know. Atalanta 1. Cagliari Sufuri.
You're not backing Gianfranco Zola.
Bro, I told you, I told you what is eating me right now is that the pair between Rudiger and Christensen is not working.
Okay, but
I'm not caring about Zola.
Okay, my issue is Gianfranco Zola.
But you know Zola is on your technical
the
team.
Captain America. My concentration is how Timo Werner and Christian Pulisic will coordinate.
They won't.
Okay.
All right. So Zola, Zola ni kama mnataka kumsign na
But Zola ako hapo.
Mnataka
But
kumsign.
Zola ako kwa bench yenu, ako kwa technical
Anyway,
bench
anyway.
yenu.
Sikiza.
Wind up, ba. Wind up, ba.
Sikiza. We are Chelsea. So sawa, Zola is a legend. We don't hatukatai. All right. But me talking about Zola has nothing to do with Pulisic.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but I just thought that you'd support Cagliari because of Zola. The Zola lens.
No, I won't. I will always 100% support Chelsea, not Cagliari.
Okay, anyway, guys, unfortunately, we are out of time here.
Kuna swali ziliulizwa hapo kwenye Twitter. Ni poa tu wajibu.
Okay, you want to? We have a time limit.
No, not for Chelsea. One was about Manchester United.
We can let's do that on our handles.
Yeah,
because we're out of time.
Okay, can I answer one, please, if you allow me? Somebody asked about game Manchester United and Chelsea. Yeah, FA maybe he doesn't know. So I think it's also good.
Okay, quickly.
19th this month.
There you have it. Okay, thank you very much, Prince, for that. Now, thank you very much to the viewers for tuning in and for sending all your feedback through our social media handles. Let me thank my three musketeers here. Prince, Nicolette White, Salim Waziri, thank you very, very much. Let me thank the cameraman and everyone behind the gallery who has made this a success. Now, do catch me on Monday, same time, as we'll be going through the weekend's actions and previewing the midweek action as well. Now, until then, do keep it sporty and do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.